Welcome back to another episode of the Astro Colony beta. Let's not waste any time and get right back into it. Okay, now I know last time when we left off, I was heading to a planetoid called Jutsu Games, something like that. But while heading there, I spotted this one, and as I said before, aluminum is very important at this point. So why go to a planetoid that only has 500 aluminum when I can go to one that has 1500 aluminum? So I made a slight change in course. I had to make a couple new engines to get us to go in the right direction. And so right now, get these going again. Now, you only need to get close. You don't need to get perfect. And I'll show you how it all works then when we get there. During all the travels, what I've been doing is I've been converting iron bars into plates because we're going to need a lot of plates. And I've also been adding, getting more tech together for it. I did take a quick trip over here flying to start work on getting ready for us getting there. I need these to go and finish, and I'll show you what I was doing. Go over there quick. Now, if you get far enough away from your base station, then you stop moving with it. But as you can see, I am still slowly moving, even though I'm not trying to move at all. And that's because I'm still in relative positional lock with the space station. But I had come over here and I started doing this. Started setting up so that way we could put down a docking station. Put one down. And we do this because when we start working on getting stuff set up for mining of the planetoid resources, we are going to need to get robots out there, and it's always nice just to get stuff set up and some better automation going, so this is going to help with that. Also, if we decide we want to keep mining this but start heading towards another planetoid, like maybe that one over there, then we need to, if we want to drag this with us, which you can actually do, you can drag planetoids around with you. So if we want to take that with us, then we need to be docked to it in order for that to go with. But I just wanted to get that set up first so I could, figure out exactly what spot I wanted to approach this at and whatnot. So now we'll go back and we'll finish off this progress towards the planetoid. But yeah, I brought you back. I came back in a little earlier, just help get caught up and explain why we made the change and we're not going to the planet I had just previously said we were heading towards. Like I say, I did make that little bit of a jut out so that way we can use this dock to hook up to that dock when we get close enough and anchor us to the anchor the planetoid and us as one. At that point we'll get rid of this for now, since that's got a good amount of what was I thinking? Oh yeah, it's got a good amount of the aluminum to it, so we don't need to necessarily go after another one right away. That's got 500 at it. Might not be bad. So yeah, that one there might be the next one we go after then. Um, you're not limited to just these planetoids that you have. As you move and travel, you will find more and more and more planetoids. And that's part of the game. It's designed to be never ending on the resources in that you can always find more planetoids and more resources. Um, Now let's look over tech stuff since I've been building up. Sometimes it's hard to see what numbers are up there, so sometimes I'll just leave it down here. But we got ourselves 55. Now, one of the big keys that we're going to be looking for when we get to the planetoid here is mining up some gold, because we want the solar energy. So we need to get solar energy, but then we need gold in order to build the solar panels. So when it comes to tech, we're going to hit that one. Now, I don't have the 30 basic yet, so I'm not worried truly. But we also have to unlock chemistry in order to be able to have our miners mine the gold on the planetoid. So that's going to be a bit as well. And we'll get there pretty quick once we get to the planetoid and get ourselves docked up. For now, I'll just queue that one up. Now, you don't have to be perfectly aligned with that dock that's on the planetoid planet. I'll just call them planets, because that's what they're basically supposed to be representing, even though they're not big round planets. It's more like an overgrown asteroid. That's why they call it planetoid, I guess. I don't know. But you don't have to be super accurate in your lining up. You just have to get this dock close to that dock before you can line up. I think it's something like 100 or 200 squares of distance for how close you have to get to it. And that's when you consider this right here from one side to the other, that's only about 50 squares. It's 23, 47 squares from one side to the other on this. That's nothing. So basically distance of like 3 or 4 of these attached to each other. That's not bad. That's easy to do. That leaves a lot of room for error and still be able to hook up. So okay, and this is what I've been doing. Take half of the iron, pop it in there, and then queue up 10 there. Doesn't leave me with much iron bars, but right now I'm gonna need the iron plates a lot more than I will need the iron bars. I mean, yes, we will need some iron bars for making some stuff. And like if I wanted to, I could start expanding this water tank with the iron bars, but it's not needed. And I'm gonna clean this up. That's 1, 2, 3, 5 in. Now I don't want to take the tank out, so what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in. Take that out. And there's that plate, so we'll take that plate out. And then we'll replace it with a normal plate. And I don't have foundations unlocked yet, so I can't replace that one foundation, but that looks so much better now. And that's really all I do when it comes to taking up tiles or putting them down. It's like over here was one tile that just looked really out of place compared to the rest of them, so I removed that one and replaced it. And when you're just doing a replacement like that, that's not really kind of cheating the system, I guess you could call it. You're not doing that with getting extra resources, because you're using one resource, you're using one metal plate to put the new tile down, and you're getting the one metal plate back from recycling the old tile. But we are getting closer, and that's good. It's still a bit of a waiting game to get there. I mean, if you wanted to get there quicker, you'd build up some more, but then you'd need more power too, so it's not worth it. But yeah, I had to put a couple of engines facing the other way, because by the time I noticed that planetoid on the map and noticed that it had that, I was already past it going in that direction. So I had to put them on so I could come back again. But yeah, you see, it looks like we might have even gotten one added in here now from moving around. I don't remember how many we had down bottom here, but yeah, we're getting close. And once we get there, we'll build up some stuff quick for getting some mining started. Speaking of which, did I unlock? Yes, I did. So we will need a robots assembler. So just as this is once again a temporary placement for this. Move it somewhere else later. For this, it's very important to know where that exit is and have that exit completely cleared. There. We'll do it like that for now. You have to have plenty of room. I think it's something like 2 tiles of free space for them to come out. So if you had like another machine that was right here and you only had that one tile of space for like a conveyor belt, they wouldn't be able to exit out of that. They need that second tile. Now you want to keep that in mind. That's important, because you have to worry about that also when it comes to your miners, because the miners are going to be little robots, and so you need to worry about that. Now, if I remember correctly, well, we're not going to need any of them. Turn them off. That's for the transport bots are for when you have colonists and keeping the food canteen stocked. So we will need electronic parts. That's, if I remember correctly, not. Oh, it is over here. Okay, good. So I will need. Oh, you know what? We're going to. Easy way to stop all engines is to turn on the autopilot. We're close, but I don't think we're close enough yet. Can I dock? Nope. It's too far away still. So what we'll do is we'll set right and turn it on. And since these are facing the other way, this will be left and turn it on. And as I said, we only have to get close, so we're getting fairly close here. I think that might be good. Turn on autopilot again to turn them all off. And dock. See, that's all you had. You didn't have to get very close. And this is just dragging us. I don't know if it's dragging us to it or it to us. I think it's dragging us to it. Now we are docked up and we're good to go. Now that and us, we are one. So now we want to start setting up for some robot miners. And I'm going to do a setup like, let's see. Need some more space. And that's the thing, this is just going to need a lot of space. That's why we build all these. Okay, so put one there and one there. Let's see, miners take up 4 power. So 2 of these will give you 5 miners. And leave it at that for now. Now we're going to need a lot more space. What I'm going to do here is there it is. Oh, we'll just mining. Okay. Put it there. Yeah. And then we'll need one more there. Okay. That should work. Just to get some set up quick right away. You need to have that space, otherwise you can't hook up your power. Now, remember what I said over there about the robots needing 2 spaces to exit out of that? Well, they need 2 spaces for accessing these pads. So that means we got to give another row. Now, what I'm going to do here is set that up. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. And now did I unlock it? I think I did. Yeah, I unlocked the splitter. So what we do is we do the splitter like that. That way anything coming in, one will go that direction, one will go that direction. Oops, I forgot. I wanted to put that down there. Okay. Now we want a pusher here going that way, and that is going to be carbon. We want to push carbon here to power those. And now we're going to do this. And the nice thing about the docks, when you're docked, you can set up an in and out connection. Oops, wrong way. So we get rid of that, we're going out. From here we're going out of this dock and into this dock. So you could set up supplies. Now, let's see. Did I unlock Yes, I did unlock a manufacturer. This is another temporary setup. And this is gonna cause us to go over just a little on the power. I need some wire. Oh, wrong one. Just one. Gonna need more than one. Okay. There we go. Now it's got power. Puts us over, and it's going to slow this down a bit, but this is the last of what we need attached to this for us to be doing stuff. Now, this is where you can make wire more efficiently, so since wire is going to be definitely needed, put that in there, get some wire going. Because I'm going to need wire to hook up these for power. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Of course, I won't complain if you want to subscribe, but I'm not going to go through all that stuff. Have a good one, and we'll catch you later.